What's good? I think that's all I gotta say.
hmm So, anything else you want to say? Like where you from, your age, maybe your family and stuff
um,
like that. The basic information, you know what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean.
hmm
Well, I'm 19. I'm straight from Houston, Texas.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And I got me a little boy.
Oh, that's cute.
He's right next to me. Got my fiance right next to me as well.
hmm
And yeah, I was just born and raised in Houston.
hmm
Nothing really much to know about me.
hmm So it's nice, you having a family and you're getting along. And so you decided to do this rap. You started to do this rap game. What really inspired you to start rapping in the first place? I mean, maybe not rap, but like into the music career.
Nothing really inspired me. I was kind of forced into it,
hmm
considering the fact that back in 10th grade, no, not even 10th. I think it was like my freshman year. My homeboy killed himself, and so our first song was dedicated to him.
hmm So it all started from your homies committing suicide and yours. It's a
Yeah,
tragedy how people take their own lives because it just doesn't work out for them.
yeah,
That's true.
sucks.
hmm So how long have you been doing this? Maybe 3 years, 4 years? Before rapping?
Shit. About 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah,
So it's been a long time. So you said your first ever single was dedicated to him, right?
yeah.
So what was when you grabbed that mic for the first time? How'd you feel? What was like your emotion that was going on inside you?
Just a lot of depression,
Mhm.
sadness,
Prayers for him.
whatever.
Prayers for him.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Mhm. So you've been making music for 7 years. So you would have made like a lot of singles, including the first one dedicated to your homie. Maybe like an album, maybe some mixtapes and stuff.
Well, I mean, over the years, like I really didn't record a lot of songs, but
hmm
I started rapping at the age of 12,
hmm
but I actually started recording by the age of 15,
hmm
and that's whenever I started like making music.
hmm
And I think I have one EP. That one's called "The Life of Shroom."
hmm
But if you don't listen to the lyrics correctly, you won't get the message that I'm sending out.
hmm
And then I have a good amount of singles, but some of them, I'm gonna be honest, have terrible quality. So that's why I'm trying to make a lot more singles,
More
so that way
singles.
it could distract them from the other ones.
hmm So it's just making more and more music, more and more singles.
Basically,
So if you think of all the singles they can think of right now, like on the spot, out of all of them, which one would you consider your favorite? You know, either that being like the lyrical meaning or the beats or like the melody.
if it had to be chosen out of all of them, like just one,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to say my song "Alone," but the extended version,
Mm-hmm.
because that one took 3 years to actually complete
Three
one
years.
full beat. Yeah,
How did it take you that long? 3 years. That's a long time.
I
Making
was
one beat.
basically every day. I was just writing down
Mm-hmm.
how I felt, and then one day I finally read the whole thing, and all this lyrics was just taken out of the song,
Mm-hmm.
and it's basically like giving a story of what I've been through and my pain that I felt
Mm-hmm.
over the time of the 3 years. Because my first verse was recorded whenever I was 15,
Mm-hmm.
and my second verse was recorded when I was 17, maybe 18.
So you really took your time with the song. So whenever you truly felt like whenever you truly felt it, you went on the mic, you did the first verse. 3 years later, you made the second verse.
Yeah,
So you're saying that that's gonna be your favorite?
It honestly is.
Hmm. So from what you're saying, you're really into this musical career. You started when you were 12, and even though you weren't very consistent with it, you still were pretty consistent with making your singles. You made one EP and stuff. And
Yeah, I'm actually planning on dropping an EP. I
hmm
have not really told anybody, but I'm
hmm
trying to drop one with YK Alex.
YK Alex.
Yeah,
All right. Do you have like a name for it or stuff?
not yet. Me and him like just started talking about it.
So it isn't really made yet. You're planning on making it.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask you how serious this music career is because there's rappers out there. Some rappers, this is just a hobby for them. They just do it on their free time. They have like a separate main job. Some rappers, they dedicated like a lot more time into this kind of career. They go to the studios. They take their time making their verses. Which side are you? Are you like more on the hobby side or more on the career side?
I'm gonna be honest. It's more of like both.
Both. So it's like a career and also a hobby.
Yeah, because that's really the only words I could put it in. Because whenever my son isn't like awake
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not having to watch him, which is more of like the nighttime,
Mm-hmm.
or like when he takes his nap, I like to go record,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I ever have a chance in the actual studio, I take my shot and I'll
Mm-hmm.
go. And if I ever blow up, I'll blow up.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't work, hey, I'm still working.
Yep. Still grinding until that success.
Yep.
We can hear your baby son. Was it a boy or
Oh yeah, he's a boy.
is it a boy? Can you tell us more about him? He seems very cute.
Yeah, he's my twin, man. That's just all I can say about him. Like how to describe him. Like he
Hmm.
looks exactly like me as a baby. That's all I could put it as.
Just like you.
Like when he was inside of the womb,
Hmm.
everything I listened to, he loves. So now whenever we're just cruising in the car and I'm bumping like GXX or like Ron Dexy or something,
Hmm.
like he'll fall asleep to it just because I know he fucks with everything I listen to.
That's adorable. So just like you, he
Yeah,
has that music taste similar to that of yours.
yeah, and he even listens to my music.
Hmm. And he also looks like you.
Yes, like 100%, no doubting. This is my kid.
So, moving on to like the social side of your career, you're not exactly like the biggest, the most popular artist in the world, but you're still quite relevant enough that people will look at your music, listen to your music, and judge you from it. You know what I mean? People will
Yeah,
listen to it. A lot of people will like it. There's also going to be that small portion of people who just likes to hate on you, who just doesn't like you. Just like the beef you had yesterday. They just want to make your time miserable. So, how are you planning on dealing with that kind of hate source? Because everybody gets that if you're an artist.
this is the way I always thought about hate, because this is a motto that I live with
Hmm.
any situation. And you might have heard me on the live talking about it.
Hmm.
But my motto that I stick by is fuck it. If like nobody likes me,
Hmm.
hey, what can I do? If they don't like my music, what can I do?
Hmm.
But there's gonna be people out there that also support me, and that's the side that I look at
Hmm.
for support. Because I really don't like to get distracted by these blurry visions that try to block my view.
Hmm. Trying to take you
So I
down.
just live day by day,
Hmm.
ignoring hate,
Hmm.
doing what I got to do.
That's true. I mean, I think that's a good mindset to have because, like, a lot of artists, they don't have that mindset. They care too much about the haters. and that's what ruins them sometimes.
Well, that's because most artists nowadays are trying to get clout or attention or views. Nah, you got to focus more on how your quality comes out,
That's true.
what you're doing for your next move, or what EP or what song is gonna get dropped.
Hmm.
You don't need to worry about nothing else but what you doing.
That's true. Um, what was you were on Instagram Live yesterday with someone? You actually told me before the interview, but you wanna explain yourself to the audience again? What happened exactly? Because a lot of us don't know what exactly is going on yesterday with all that beef and stuff.
Oh, nothing really I could speak on besides two exes
Mm-hmm.
coming at a homeboy mine
Mm-hmm.
in a really wrong way for no reason,
Mm-hmm.
which they ended up resolving after, me and my homeboy had a couple, G's, and just, yeah, it was resolved.
It's just something that you just don't want to remember.
Well, it's not for me not to remember. It's just nothing I could speak on,
Mm-hmm.
considering, it's not my business.
Mm-hmm. So it was your homeboy that was in like the trouble in a way.
Yeah, I was just there to support him,
Mm-hmm.
help him calm down,
Mm-hmm.
get him out of that mind.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he was pretty mad, man. So I had to calm him down
I
before he
mean,
did anything stupid.
this is understandable. Like he should be mad because of this in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what's your plan for the future as your music career, of course? Any more singles coming out? Any more? You said you're dropping an EP with someone, Alex.
Yeah.
Besides that, you got any more plans coming?
Oh yeah. I got a good amount of singles coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Like my newest one that I'm coming out with, I'm not sure when. I just might surprise drop it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called "Come and Get It." I've recently previewed it,
Mm-hmm.
and this is actually like kind of voice tone that I've like never done before, so it sounds kind of weird,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it'll like blend in good with my kind of genre.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of genre or do you usually talk in? There's like emo, there's like hype.
I'm kind of like hype, but also I do like, I don't know what, like emotional, sad type of music as well.
So you do both in a way?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So your new single, you're trying something new.
Always.
You're always trying something new.
You always got to, because if you're never doing anything new, how are you gonna put yourself out there more?
I agree. I mean, I know some artists who just makes the same music every single time. People still listen to it, of course, but like they're not gonna like it, obviously. You gotta try something new.
Yep, because if you don't, then you're just gonna be stuck on the same circle.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna just walk around in a circle the whole time.
Every
And if
single
you
time.
don't step out the box, you're just gonna be stuck inside of a box that's gonna be continued,
Mm-hmm.
and people just gonna feel like all your music's the same.
Mm-hmm.